Hey guys, in this video I'm gonna show you a quick demo of the Resource Explorer plugin. So let's go, I'm gonna open the Fast Launcher and gonna choose the Resource Explorer tool. So here you get 4 tabs, so colors, dimensions, drawables and strings. We'll add the other types of resources in the future like booleans or arrays. So here we have the color tabs and you can see the list of color resources. So we have a few information, so the name of the resource, the color code, which can be useful. Of course, we can preview the real color. We get a little toolbar here, so we can change the background of the list items. So for example, if I want to see which color really is there, I can put it darker or completely black. So you can see that for transparent color it can be useful, or for light colors as well. Here we can filter out some resources. So for example, if you don't want ABC prefix resources, which are AndroidX, or if you don't want designs ones, which are material components resources, well, you can get rid of them. So I'm gonna get back the AndroidX resources. We can display the resources as a grid if you want to, so basically the same but as a grid. And here you can see that we have a little icon and we don't have it on each item. So this icon means that the resource is not simply a color resource, but it's a color state list resource. So for the color state list resource, we can check the various states that we can apply to them. So we have a little states button here, and we can enable the states we want. So for example, I'm gonna activate the enable states and I'm gonna set it to false. So that means I want to check out the disabled states of my resources. So here you can see that we went from pink to gray, so gray for disabled, and that's the other color state list resource next to it have also changed their color. So let's go back to the default states. I'm gonna uncheck this and we get back from pink, and the other ones have changed back to their default color as well. Now let's go to the drawable tab, and this is exactly the same screen as the color one, but you can see the various drawables of your apps instead of the colors. And you get exactly the same features. So you can change the item's background color if you want to. You can change the states for the state list drawables. And you also get the little layer list icon for state list drawables. You can filter them and you can display them as a list. Now let's go to the dimension tab. So here you can see your various dimension resources with their value, with their default units. So for example, if you've set up, let's go to design, I don't know, well, default gutter is in DP, you've set it in DP, so it will be displayed in dips. But you also have, for example, here SPs for text size, probably some here we are, floats value, percentage values. So if you want to check the values of 8 dips and you want to know which value it's gonna be in pixels, you can change the unit here. So let's select pixels, and you can see that on this emulator with this particular screen, this is gonna be equal to 28. So of course on another device it won't be the same, or it will, depending on the screen. So you have various units, so of course pixels, SPs and dips, and you can also set up points, inches, millimeters if you want to, or go back to the default units. Lastly, we have the strings. So basically you have the list of all the string resources on your app. You can see the name, you can see the translations. So here my emulator is set in English, so you can see the English translations. You can filter the resources as usual, and you can change the local. So if you don't want to change your device local, your device's language, and restart your app, well, you can just click here on this little translation button and choose the local you want to see. So let's say we want to check out Arabic. I'll click OK, and here you can see the translations in Arabic. So Arabs are writing from the right to the left. That's why it's displayed like this. And you can also see that some translations, some string resources are not translated in Arabic. So you can quickly see the ones that are not translated. Alright, that was all for this quick tour. Thank you for watching.